My name is Latoya, and I grew up in a very large, loving, and close knit family. However, my family, we weren't exactly like others in my neighborhood. We were poor. And although we had so much as a family, we had each other, we also had so very little. I remember most days having to share the little food that we did have amongst each other, a family of 10. Other times, skipping meals or going to bed hungry. Sometimes I would sit and daydream about food. I'd wonder when exactly the next meal would come. As I've grown older, I've realized just how much my limited knowledge about healthy food choices impacted me as a child and throughout my life. How my experience with food as a child was traumatic. From where I've come from, it's truly magical, as so many others don't make it out of such situations and the vicious cycle continues. When you reflect on my story, on my experience, don't walk away with pity in your heart for me. Instead, please walk away with a few other things in mind. What else may you do? When you look in the mirror, what else is there? What else do you have? What more can you give? Which is a little bit beyond what you think right now.
In our own city of Baltimore, over 33,000 children, or 1 in 4, are food insecure, meaning they lack access to enough food for a healthy lifestyle. Too many kids do not have access to healthy meals like this on a daily basis, and it can impact their future and be less equipped to reach their full potential as they continue to grow. We know that hunger can be even more devastating for children. It can have serious implications on their health. It can put them at a disadvantage at school, lagging behind others and affecting their performance. And it can impact their ability to maintain relationships in the future and compete in the workforce and earn enough money to be a fully functional member of society. And it can prevent them from living full lives that they deserve.
I'm Matt, and this is my little brother, JT. He was a junior at Patterson High School when we met in 2018 through Big Brothers Big Sisters. JT is high potential, bright, and engaging. I like this picture of him eating a chicken at Living Classrooms because it reminds me of how he's interested in everything, which makes him interesting to everyone he meets. He aspires to be a graphic designer, which is part of the vision board we created together here. JT is also food insecure. On school days, he'd often skip breakfast and lunch, and despite his D average, graduated from Patterson in spring of 2019. As a graduation gift, his family from New York sent money, about $200. JT was saving up for the laptop from his vision board, but ended up using the money to help his mom buy groceries for their household of 4 kids. This cycle continues, with JT foregoing college to work for a commercial window washer today to help his family afford food and other bills. There's thousands of JTs in Baltimore, concentrated in low-income neighborhoods with scarce access to essential resources like food. Just look at these images of food deserts in East and West Baltimore. JTs are the mission of Be a Chef for a Day in Baltimore.
Be a Chef for a Day is working to provide food to people located in food deserts, like JT and many others. Here's a map showing the areas where Be a Chef for a Day has delivered food boxes, groceries, and meals. In 2020 alone, the Be a Chef for a Day Community Kitchen has provided over 400,000 total meals. Be a Chef for a Day also provides educational cooking classes, both virtually and in person. The cooking classes are meant to not only teach you how to cook, but also how to eat healthy. Be a Chef for a Day has also opened up a new wing recently, and it looks delicious. Through Be More Pasta, Be a Chef for a Day hopes to create jobs for young adults in the community, provide fresh and healthy vegan pasta, and gain a consistent revenue stream to help support their food distribution and cooking classes. Here are a few ways we feel Be a Chef for a Day can continue to grow and expand their network. First, we recommend a strategic commitment to using the community cooking platform as a tool to engage donors and ambassadors alongside community members. Second, our recommendations focus on enhanced use of technology to better facilitate donations, volunteerism, and other forms of engagement. And lastly, we are providing guidance on ways to develop and effectively sell the Be a Chef for a Day story within classes and externally to create a sustainable engagement cycle with key stakeholders.
I challenge you to reflect on your own memories of food, the significance it had on your learning, growth, celebrations, or even holidays. Maybe when you sit down to dinner tonight, food insecurity will feel like a very distant problem. But for many kids and families, it's a daily occurrence, and it's closer than you might think. How might we provide fresh food across Baltimore City? How might we bring food education to families or empower children to cook for the ones they love? How might we beat hunger? With your support, together we can help children across Baltimore City be a chef for a day.